to another video. Today I will be sharing my top fragrances for spring. So I have a whole collection for you here, guys. And as you know, on this channel, this is Charlene Ford. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Firstly, number one, you need to start off with a cup of tea. I have a beautiful tea that I wanted to share with you guys. And every seasonal video that I do, I always present it with a delicious cup of tea. And this is what I love about when the seasons change. And this here I have a green tea, and it's a French company, and you guys know I speak a lot about this company, guys. It's one of my favorite brands for teas. This is my Vert Provence, and this is a green tea, guys. Oh my goodness me, it's so delicious. It has notes of rose, we have lavender and beautiful green leaves, and it makes this very delicate light green tea here. It's really pretty, really stunning. So if you're new to my channel, my darlings, I'm going to start this perfume collection now, talk about all my spring fragrances, and I have a fragrance for everyone in this collection. So I do like a fragrance that emulates the spring weather. I want something that is bright, fresh and clean, but then I do want something that is a little bit on the warmer side. So the fragrances I have today, I have actually devised a way to explain to you the feel that you get from the fragrances that I have. And I'm going to discuss toning, and toning is something I just made up just like 15 minutes ago. But it's something I actually do consider. And toning is when your fragrances give either a warm tone or a cool tone. So it's the different tones of the fragrance, it's the way it makes you feel, or the notes gives you that sort of impression, whether it's a warmer fragrance, something comforting and soft, or a bit cooler and fresh. So let's get started. Oh, and make yourself a cup of tea. So I wanted to start off this video with one of my favorite perfumes, and this is called Magnolia Rosa. And this is by Maison, and I love this perfume, guys. Oh my goodness me. Now, the reason why I love this so much is because it just has this beautiful rose and fresh magnolia scent. It just smells like a very classy lady. It smells so expensive. It's so beautiful. Please give me your feedback on this, guys. What do you think of this perfume? It's powdery, it's feminine. It's ultra feminine, guys, but it's so ladylike. It's really, really beautiful. It smells like a wedding day. It smells like elegant. It smells like a mature woman. But don't get that wrong. It just smells highly, highly elegant, mature and beautiful. I just love this perfume. It's one of my favorites, and I wore this almost as my signature scent. This was my go-to scent, and I used to overspray this, and this used to end up on my jacket, on my scarf, in my hair, and this scent would last on my skin for so long. I do find this perfume does have an amazing longevity as well, and I wore this so much, and you can see it looks almost like I haven't worn much, but the atomizer on this is so fine, so this gives a really nice light mist, and it does, you know, go onto your skin really nicely. It's really feminine. If you come from a cooler climate, then I would recommend Magnolia Rosa as a really nice transitional perfume into the spring. So for myself, I'm here in Europe, here in England, so the climate right now is very, very cold. So I would want a fragrance that is still representing the spring. I want my florals, I want some rose, magnolia with some soft musk. This is one of the warm tone fragrances. It's soft with the musk and cocoony. Really beautiful, so elegant, guys. I think this fragrance is underrated. I don't really hear many people talk about this perfume, so if you are a fan of this one, please let me know in the comment section down below. Magnolia Rosa. Up next, I have a fragrance by Guerlain. This is my Petite Cherry, and this is spring in a bottle, guys. This is fruity floral. It is fresh, it is slightly aquatic as well. You do have notes, oh my gosh, guys, you do have notes of grass. You have peach in here, there's some rose, and there's pear. And it has this sparkling, it's so beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness me. I'm trying to think of the last time I heard someone talk about this perfume, and to be honest, I don't remember, or don't recall anyone talking about this, but Petite Cherry is really beautiful. It's crisp, it's clean, it's soft, and to me this is more of your cool tone fragrance. If you're from a warm climate, or it's beginning to be a little bit warm now, this is a fragrance you can wear. This is just peach and grassy green notes. It does have a dew on the opening. When you spray this, you do receive that grassy notes, but it doesn't last very long. It leaves this fresh, clean, aquatic sort of layer on your skin, and to me this reminds me of having a shower or washing your hair. It does remind me a lot of shampoo, so this can extend your shower experience into the daytime because it's really clean and pretty. Speaking of dew, I have my Sedbury by Parfums de Marly. This to me smells like spring, and I actually bought this, I would say before Christmas, so late November, December, and I bought it because of its tuberose heart. It's really elegant, extremely fresh and pretty. It does have a little bit of a dew type of feel to it, so I think this makes a brilliant perfume for spring. And it's really nice, it's really pretty. I do receive a little bit of a green note with this one, and you guys know I'm not a fan of green perfumes, but this green is very slight. I think it's something that you can wear. It's not extremely green for me, it's not too mossy or anything like that. It's very much your white floral perfume. There's also some pear notes as well in the heart of this. So you've got that ylang in here, you've got jasmine, and then you have that tuberose and ylang, and then you've got the citruses in the top, and I think this is really beautiful. It's not green at all, but it has a very slight green edge to it. This is stunning, guys. Really, really nice for the spring. I think this is more of a lady's perfume. So I think if you are over the age of 30, I think 30 plus, this is perfect for you to wear for the spring. I was speaking to one of the sales associates, and they said to me that this fragrance may be discontinued very soon. I would describe Sedbury to be more of your cool tone perfume because it's got that dewy, grassy green note to it. So that's more of a cool tone perfume. If you are heading into spring and you want something to be a little bit cooler, then I suggest this one. So the next perfume I have is a fragrance I am quite excited to talk to you guys about because I absolutely adore this perfume, and I think it was in a video that I did maybe 2020. I was talking about this perfume, and it's so stunning. This is my Feminin Pluriel, and it is, yes, very feminine, extremely feminine. This is spring in a bottle, guys. It is fresh, it is bright, but it is powdery. And this one I have to say, in terms of its tone, it's got more of a neutral tone because you've got powders in here, which gives it more of a warm tone, but then it's really fresh and bright with the orange blossom. It's jasmine, it's violet, it's heavily violet. I think predominantly you receive violet in here, but it's the orange blossom and jasmine. Really clean, really fresh, very feminine. This is a perfume that everyone can wear. I think it's suitable for all ages, but I think a little bit more leaning to maybe over 30s, 40s plus. Entirely elegant, guys, entirely elegant. And this is a daytime fragrance as well. I love to wear this paired with the lotion. This is the Feminin Pluriel, and again, guys, this is so stunning. And when I was talking about this perfume, I think 2 years ago, I owned the lotion first, and the reason why I bought it is because it does have this sort of powdery musk scent, but it's clean, it's bright, it's so gorgeous, really soft and powdery. And I actually wore this alone on my skin, and every single time, guys, I promise you, every single time I wore this lotion, I received the most compliments from a lotion. I was always confused, it's like it's just a lotion. So that's what prompted me to buy the perfume. So I bought this last year. I think I bought this early last year. And the two together are amazing, and it lasts on the skin for so long. It's so beautiful. And that's by Maison Dijon. I think what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to link all the fragrances down below so that you can grab hold of them. I'm not too sure if they still stock this, but if I find a link, I will just add it for you. But I haven't seen this on the shelves for a long time, so. But if you can, honestly, I would buy the lotion. It's amazing, really nice to wear. I have my Chanel No.5 Eau Premiere here. This has to make it to my top spring collection video because This is such a great transitional perfume, guys. If you are a fan of Chanel No. 5, then there are 3 main perfumes within the range, if you exclude the Parfum. So you have the Eau de Toilette, you have the, which is the Low, then you have the Eau Premiere, and then you have the Eau de Parfum. This to me is your spring version. This to me is so beautiful because it's powdery, it's soft, and it's a warm toned fragrance. So if it's a day where it's pretty cold like today, so much wind and rain and really cold today, I would wear this because it has this warm, blankety vibe about it, and it's powdery and soft, but it's not heavy, not too woody, not too strong. Really beautiful. Eau Premiere by Chanel No. 5. The next perfume that I do have is my Absolutely Blooming by Mistio. This is a Dior fragrance, and guys, this is raspberry. It is fruity, it is sweet, there is rose in the heart, there's peony. It's really fruity. There's pomegranate in here as well, and some musk in the base. I do find this to be a very pretty scent for the spring and summer, but this to me is your spring, absolutely spring. It just takes you from the cold winter into spring so nicely. It makes a great transitional perfume, and this is so stunning in your collection. And to be honest, this does last much longer than my Mistio, so I do recommend the Absolutely Blooming. And this to me is warm tone. This to me is definitely warm tone because you have sugary, sweety, fruity notes, which adds that warmth to it. So again, on a day like today, it's a little bit chilly, I'll be very happy to wear this because it's nice and warm and soothing. Very sweet, this one. All right, so my darlings, honestly, I didn't realize how excited I was going to be to film this video because these perfumes I haven't worn for such a long time, and I have my Guerlain Sparkling Bouquet. Now, this is a fragrance that I blind bought and I absolutely love it. It is so well complimented, and that's a year's worth of me spraying that perfume. Okay, because I bought this in March and that's how much I've used so far. And this is a 50ml bottle, so I'm really impressed by that. I wear this a lot, it's really beautiful. And I received the most compliments. Let me put this down here. I received so many compliments with this one. This to me is, I would say, cool toned. It's fresh, it's bright, it's crisp, guys, it's feminine. It could be a wedding day scent as well. I mean, the only issue I have with this perfume is longevity. It doesn't last very long, probably hence the spraying. But when you do spray it, get it in your clothes, in your hair, you'll be absolutely fine. But you're going to have to reapply this one, but it's worth it. It's so stunning, and I suggest buying a 50ml to put this in your bag, or a 30ml, and take it around with you. It's so stunning. You're going to receive so many compliments. This to me matches the spring so nicely. We have peony in here. Guys, it's so beautiful. There's some pear in here, there's sandalwood, lavender, and I received the lavender in here more than I do the peony. It's fresh and bright, very floral, but to me, not a lot of peony. But nevertheless, it's lots of pear, which is something I do love, and I think this makes a great daytime scent for the spring. So that's my Sparkling Bouquet. The next perfume I have is a floral vanilla perfume, and this is by Kilian. This is my Woman in Gold. This has vanilla in the base notes as well as the heart, and it opens up with citruses. There's aldehydes in here as well, and this is a stunning, elegant perfume. This is, to me, a bit more on the warmer side. So this is something I would wear. You can wear it in the daytime, but in the evenings, this is so special. And this works really nice on cooler skin as well. We do have tonka bean and patchouli in the base. If you like patchouli, there's a little bit in here. But I do receive the citruses and the aldehydes. It's got this creamy, fresh, powdery feel to the perfume. It's floral, it's stunning, and it does smell like a lady. This to me is your warm tone, and it's gorgeous. I have Gabrielle Chanel. What do you guys think of this? Because I have the original. There's also the Essence version as well, which I find to be a little bit more warmer. This one to me is very fresh and clean and bright. And we have some grapefruit in here, which you do pick up that grapefruit note. There's blackcurrant, there's ylang, jasmine, pear, and musk in here. I find this to be more on the cool side. It's fresh and bright. to me this is spring. Again, once again, a great daytime spring perfume. So that's Gabrielle. Okay, so the next perfume I have for you guys is a really pretty fragrance. It's so stunning. It's just spring in a bottle. So let me grab it for you guys. I have my Chance Automne, and this is the Eau de Parfum. And gosh guys, I love this. So I've been playing around with this scent, and I bought this perfume over a year ago now. So this is fairly new to my collection, as I've always worn the Automne, but the EDT version always. I think this was released maybe 3 to 4 years ago. So I've always had the original version in my collection anyway. But I have to say that the two, when you compare the two together, there's a very slight difference between the two. This one to me has more rose in the heart. It's definitely rosier, but the original version, which is the EDT version, does last on my skin, guys. So this is an update for you guys. It lasts on my skin for about 10 hours, which is unbelievable for an EDT. This here is probably my most Instagrammable bottle that I own. I'm always taking photos of this one. I love the bottle. It's just so stunning. And this is your Eau de Parfum version, and I really do love this. This has jasmine and rose in the heart of this version, and then we have quince in the opening and some grapefruit. So it's crisp, it's bright, and it's powdery because there's musk in the base. And what I love about this is, to me, guys, I'm telling you, to me this is spring. It's floral, it's bright, it's innocent, it's clean. I think any age can wear it. I think this is really going to appeal to those who are 18 plus. It is young and feminine, it is youthful, it's girly, it's innocent, airy, and soft and powdery. But it's still bright, you know, and that's what I love about this collection. I think all of my fragrances that I'm sharing with you are fresh, bright, easy for the spring wear, and this to me is more of your cool tone fragrance. The next perfume I have is my Mistio Rose and Roses. Now this is a perfume fairly new to my collection. I don't think I've owned this for 6 months as yet, but since I've owned this perfume, I am overspraying it because it gives me this burst of energy. It smells clean, it smells bright, but it's still soft and powdery. It's rose, guys. It's a sparkling rose. And to me, this is a fragrance which is very versatile, as you can wear this in the winter. It's got that crisp winter rose vibe, but then it does still have this bright spring vibe about it as well. And to me, this is powdery, it's iris, it's violet, it's rose, it's stunning, it's sparkling, and I've worn quite a bit. As you guys can see, I have worn quite a bit. For that length of time, I have worn a lot. Wow. Oh my gosh, I have worn so much. I didn't realise how much I loved it. I do wear this a lot, guys, and I just, like, even now I'm going to spray it because this is, I have a bit of Gabrielle Chanel on here, and now on the dry down, it's beautiful. This is really nice on the dry down. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. And now I'm going to add my Rose and Roses on top. And I think what I love about this perfume is that Rose and Roses smells, oh gosh guys, clean and soft. Now a lot of people will say that this perfume smells a little bit like a body spray, or it's quite bright and light, or it doesn't last very long. For me, I find it lasts for hours, and I do overspray this. I get it in my hair, I get it on my clothes, and it's so enjoyable that I do spray this a lot, and I think I would spray maybe twice. So this will last on my skin for about 4 to 5 hours, and then I will top up, and I don't mind doing that. But yes, you do receive that cherry blossom vibe when you look at it. It gives you that feel like you're walking under a tree and the blossoms are falling. Very soft and delicate and powdery, and I can see a lady 50 to 60 wearing this as well. It's so stunning. Mistio Rose and Roses. So speaking of cherry blossom, the next perfume I have to mention is my Sakura. This is a rose and cherry blossom fragrance with some musk. It is soft, it is clean, and it has this almost a fresh laundry vibe about it. Sakura does have notes of almond blossom in this perfume, so for me this adds a little bit of a cool tone vibe to this fragrance. It's not warm and cocooning, but it is still soft. and it's really powdery. On the dry down, for me, it turns into a soapy, very delicate scent. You guys are watching my earlier videos. I actually bought this because we were in the lockdown, and it was the beginning of lockdown, and I just wanted a scent that I could wear at home in the day that wasn't too strong, but it was enjoyable, soft and comforting. So I chose Sakura. It's highly elegant and a daytime scent for you guys to try. I have Gardenia in my collection. This is your white floral fragrance. We have tuberose, we have gardenia, we have coconut. To me, it's the orange blossom. I love a fragrance of orange blossom. It's so stunning, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It's very delicate. This is heavily floral, so this is your spring blossom, spring daytime scent. Beautiful Gardenia by Chanel. Guys, I have another pretty bottle for you. It's my Luna by Penhaligon's. Now, I have to do an updated review all about Luna and my collection from Penhaligon's. I think for me, it was always about the bottle. I was so intrigued at how stunning and girly this bottle is, and I love the colour of the juice. And I tell you this every spring, guys, don't I? This is orange blossom. There's citruses in here. And to me, it's so beautiful. It's very soft and delicate. And I was talking to a lovely subscriber, and she wears this in the evenings. And I was saying to myself, I've never actually tried to wear this as an evening scent, but I should, because it's really calming, it's comforting, it's feminine, it's elegant. I'm going to spray it again. I'm just spraying away here. But yeah, it's really beautiful. And it's fresh, and it does remind me a little bit of the shower as well. Really pretty, really, really pretty. Up next, I have Byredo's Bal D'Afrique. This is a fragrance that's quite woody and sparkling at the same time. We have African orange flower in here, which adds this really nice brightness to it, but I love the woody tones of the vetiver that's in here. There's amber, there's lemon, it's fresh, it's bright, but yet still it's woody, and it has this crispness to it. This is definitely, for me, more of a cool tone, but leading a little bit more neutral. I think this makes a great transitional perfume. So try Bal D'Afrique if you haven't tried it already. It's woody, it's fresh, it's a bit bright as well, but it's not aquatic in a sense. It has a watery notes to it. It's got a watery vibe, but it's still woody at the same time and clean. It's really pretty. Bal D'Afrique, guys. The next fragrance I have is a love of mine. It's Delina exclusive. This is beautiful. Now, this is a scent you can wear in the spring, but this is your true warm tone fragrance. And the reason being is because we have vanilla, we have oud, and there's some rose in here. It's quite a warm, powdery scent. It's really stunning. There's lychee and pear in the opening. And to me, this is very elegant. You can wear this easily in the spring. I think if anything, if you want something that's a little bit more fruitier and more tart, then try the original Delina. But to me, this is something when the weather is pretty cold and it's not a bright day and I want something that's quite warming and cocooning, that's what I'm going to wear. This has like a romantic feel to it and I really do love it. Delina exclusive. The next perfume I have, guys, is a fragrance I'm so excited to share. It's my Maison by Diptyque. And first of all, can we have a look at this bottle? How stunning is this bottle? And we have beautiful tuberose, we have green notes in here, there's pink pepper and musk. And to me, this does dry down on my skin like really nicely. I get this powdery vibe, but it does open up with the pink pepper. For me, that's what I receive. This is your tuberose fragrance, and I think tuberose is perfect for the spring, guys. It's a woman's fragrance, it's a lady's fragrance, it's ever so feminine. And there's a few tuberose perfumes I mentioned, like my Sedbury, that's predominantly tuberose. To me, that's really stunning. This one is very warm, and I bought the Eau de Parfum, and I do suggest buying the Eau de Parfum. Now, on my skin, what I noticed, I do have the EDT, and I found that the perfume did not last on my skin in comparison to my Eau de Parfum. So if you're looking for longevity, go for this one. But this is such a spring daytime scent. Oh my gosh, it's so clean, it's really pretty, it's fun. I get that green notes. I'm going to spray again. I'm just spraying away today. The scents are going to mix, but I just want the opening. And to me, yeah, tuberose and pink pepper. and a little bit of green. I just think it's beautiful, really stunning. So the last perfume I have is my wild card. This is my Roses de Petra, and this is Rose and Lychee. My goodness me, this is your Oriental Rose, and I chose this because this to me is a floral that's a bit fruity and elegant. This is your evening scent, guys. You can wear it in the day, of course, but to me it just smells like you're going somewhere really nice and spectacular. It smells quite fancy. There's beautiful cardamom and some spices in the base. There's rose in the heart, Bulgarian rose, and then we have some lychee as well. It does smell like a rose liqueur. It has this almost wine type of fine wine smell. It's really lovely. It smells like a liqueur. It smells like, oh, it smells so delicious. It's really nice. If you are a fan of rose perfumes and you want something that is oriental and it has that expensive vibe to it, it's like a fine wine, or it smells like a cocktail. It's beautiful with the lychee, cardamom, really stunning. So my darlings, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found some inspiration here today, and I would love to know down below, what are your favorite spring perfumes? Let me know in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, again, I welcome you. And you can also find me, not just here, but you can find me on Instagram and TikTok. My name is Charlene Ford, and I'll leave all the links down below. You'll find me at Charlene Ford Official on Instagram, and I share much more on my stories and my posts for you guys. So please join my family of darlings here. I would love for you to be a part of my family here, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, my darlings. Bye.